Hello guys, welcome back to another Killing Everybody in Fallout 4 video. In this video we're not actually going to be killing people. I'm going to be attempting to get my special to max level, so that is just level 10 on every special stat, which requires quite a lot of leveling up, which is going to be a bit of a challenge to do legitimately. So I did use a bit of an exploit, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm only on this account to mess around, so yeah. And one more thing I do want to add is, well, I've been a bit of an idiot because, as some of you do know, I stream on Twitch, which there will be a link in the description for if you do want to go and check it out. But yeah, I do stream on Twitch, and I just take those streams and edit them into YouTube videos. But being the idiot I am, I didn't check if my mic was working while streaming, so after the stream I come back and watch the VOD, and yeah, my mic wasn't working throughout the whole thing, so I mean, I wasn't really bothered that, you know, that I wasn't talking for 3 hours in a stream, but the fact that I have to make a video out of it now without any talking is a bit hard. It's not that bad though, you know, I just narrated over the video, so it's fine. It's not too different, but if you're wondering why the video's a bit different to usual, that's your reason why. But anyway, I do know this has been a bit of a long intro, and I do apologise for that, so if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you do want to, and I'll see you in the video. Okay, so to get all these levels that I needed to get my max special stats, I was using an exploit, which if you're a Fallout player you will probably be aware of, but I wasn't aware of it till like a week ago, and I've been playing Fallout for quite a while now. But anyway, the first step to this was going to get the it's like the Pickett's fencing magazine from the Ironworks, the Sorgus Ironworks I think it's called. So the closest place I had marked on my map to the Ironworks was Covenant actually, so it was still a bit of a trek to get there even with fast travelling, but you know, it seemed like a relatively easy trip from looking at it. But the first problem I encountered was going to Taffington Boathouse actually. Now it's probably quite an easy place to clear out, but I'm just a bit rubbish at Fallout, so those blood bugs killed me, which was a bit embarrassing really, wasn't it? So I go back towards the Taffington Boathouse, but once I reached there I decided to take a left, which, you know, it seems safe, but there's more blood bugs, which I do successfully take out, and then a suicider shows up, and then there's more blood bugs, so it was a bit unfortunate really, wasn't it? Okay, so luckily I do manage to escape the suicider and the blood bugs, but then another super mutant comes after me, so I run in towards the town, and I find a little like building, right, and there's tons of ferals outside it, so I start killing them, because I thought that building might have been the Ironworks. It was quite far away actually, so it was a pretty stupid thought to think that was the Ironworks. But anyway, I kill those ferals, and then I turn around, there's some raiders, and I turn around the other side and there's more mutants. So I end up in some stupid situation where I'm in the crossfire between some mutant raider war thing, and I mean, I just back it off and watch it for a bit, it's alright. But then they start shooting at me and it just goes a bit downhill from there. Actually, I'll correct myself on that last clip. I actually started shooting at them for some reason. I don't know why. That's not even the worst things. The shot I took were awful. Like, I don't think one of them even hit. Oh yes, and then I also decided to walk into a grenade, which was a really good idea, you know. If you're still on this video, I'm quite confused, because I've just died to blood bugs and ran into a grenade. I don't know, it's not one of my best moments, to be honest with you. I mean, last video I killed the whole railroad. I thought that was a pretty good presentation from me. So you can go and check that out if you want. But no, this video, it's not going well, is it? Okay, so I've already tried going through Taffington Boathouse and going to the left, so my last option was going right or giving up. So yeah, I went right past Taffington Boathouse and I crossed the river there. And you know, what an absolute brilliant plan it was to go through West Everett Estates instead. Because you know, that is far easier. You know, just a little town that's full of super mutants once again. But you know, I killed them all actually. You know, I was pretty happy. I mean, I did use half my 10mm bullets, which was my best weapon because that delivery I got from the railroad was pretty good. I really like that weapon, and I got no ammo for it now. But I killed the mutants, and now it's just a straight walk through to the ironworks. So from there, to get to the ironworks, it was pretty easy actually. So I got there fine after that, but once I arrived, again, really good move from me. I just ran straight up to the gate. I didn't realise they had about 900 Molotovs to chuck at me, as well as like 5 guys with flamers. So that was also a bit of an issue actually. So once again, I do die, but luckily, on the upside, I quick saved for the first time in like half an hour, which was pretty good because I don't usually quick save. I usually forget. So as I retreat from the ironworks, I come across another small settlement called the Slog. They're a bit more peaceful than the Blood place. But they're just there growing berries, but it's killing everybody in Fallout 4 series, so I thought I'd kill them, and that was a stupid idea once again, because I couldn't take them, so I ran back, and you know, I could have retreated to anywhere, but of course I retreated back to the ironworks. So now I had a settlement of ghouls with pipe pistols, which wasn't that bad coming after me. And then also a ton of raiders with flamers and molotovs coming at me. So I ran towards the Parsons Insane Asylum. And I just sat there for a bit. I was looking for a bed actually. Also, one thing I did find out is that you can't get into Parsons without meeting Jack. It was something I wondered because, I don't know, I just did. And also while I was at Parsons, some mercs decided to start shooting at me, which also wasn't very helpful.
Maybe you can help.
Luckily I do manage to escape the mercs, and I come across another settlement which is pretty cool, and they're quite friendly for some reason, because it turned out that settlement was the Slog again, which I killed their leader. And they were friendly with me after that, so that was fine. And I slept in their bed, and then I tried to kill them again, which went successfully this time. I killed all of them. I didn't get much on it, but they're dead, which is brilliant. I also sold their food because I was really hungry. So being the absolute Fallout master I am, I came to the top plan to take out the ironworks. Well, it wasn't actually a top plan, but it worked. It was actually pretty decent. I just sniped them, which is a lot easier because I mean they can't flame or molotov you from range, can they? So yeah, I managed to get rid of a few of them, and then I entered the building, which was another whole challenge of its own, which I really enjoyed actually. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I got inside, and because basically what I like to do when I play Fallout is be really sneaky and get those sneak attacks. So I decided to open the Nuka-Cola fridge and make them all realise I was there. So yeah, I died, which wasn't unexpected if you watched the whole video. Okay, so here's me dying again to that really annoying Molotov spam. So at this point I was thinking, you know what, I'm not even going to get the magazine because there was this door and you needed the terminal to open it, and to access the terminal you needed master hacking. I didn't even, my science was at 1, so I didn't even know that perk available. Now, using my absolute skill and mastery of this fine game, I found a way through. I just parkoured onto the top of that cooking pot thing. I don't know what it is, the thing with lava in. I got through to the other side. It was really good. And also, I could open the terminal because it was free to open from the other side, so it was all good. After about an hour into the stream, I finally made it into the room with the magazine in. And also, like, 2 people with flamers and the big power armor man with the shish kebab. So, yeah, I was a bit confused as to how I was going to get the magazine, but it was pretty easy, actually. So, the first thing I tried was taking them on, which didn't go to plan. I died in, like, the first 5 seconds. Which was really good. So with my head upon my second attempt, I decided to disregard the whole conversation that was going on, and I just walked around the room searching for the magazine. And unfortunately, I couldn't find it, and it took too long, so that just killed me again.
Kill the stranger.
After a long and thorough search of that room, I'd finally found that magazine. So now I could actually start the part of the video that you actually came here to watch. So I went back to Sanctuary, which was the only settlement I actually owned, which is what you need for this XP thing. You need a settlement, because it's using this duplication glitch. And I was testing out to start with on a couple of things. One including a fusion core, which fell through the floor, and just kind of I lost it, which was a bit upsetting because it was my only fusion core. So now I don't have any fusion cores, which means I can't use my power armor, which means it's still stuck in Concord, which is really unfortunate. So now, if you're not aware of this particular exploit or bug, whatever you want to call it, basically the reason we need that magazine is because it grants us access to building statues in our settlements, which give us a decent amount of XP when we build them. And we need this duplication glitch where we can duplicate tons of copper, in which I duplicated a bit too much. I had like 230,000, which was way over the top, but I had enough, so the duplication glitch was kind of where you press, well, on PlayStation you hover over the item and you press square and hold circle or something, and then you can scrap it and store it, which was pretty cool. I made a ton of copper, and then what you do with that copper then is you build the statues just constantly and just get a ton of XP. Now during the course of this next 2 hours of a stream, which was pretty boring, as well as the fact that I wasn't actually talking, but I tried a couple of techniques. The first one I tried was just spamming these baseball players everywhere, and then cleaning that up was a bit too much, so then I just did a big long straight line of the baseball players, but I still felt it took a bit too long. Now I switched to lions because they give you the most XP for a statue, but they were way too big. And then in the end I just switched to the nice tactic of standing there just placing and scrapping and placing and scrapping the lion, which in my opinion was the most effective. Okay, so what you're seeing now is probably the most grindy thing I've ever done in Fallout. I spent like 2 hours, yes, 2 full hours, just placing down statues. So yeah, that is really enjoyable stream. Like the first hour, although it was terribly awful gameplay, that was a bit more enjoyable to play and watch. But I mean, at this bit, yeah, the 2 hours of placing down statues, it wasn't the most fun thing. And I don't know if I've said this yet, but my next goal is to get every perk in the game. I don't know what level I've got to get for that, but that's a lot of levels and a lot of hours of sitting there placing lion statues. This is going to take ages. Firstly, I don't even know why I decided I'd want to kill everyone in Fallout 4. And secondly, now I've decided that I want to get every perk in the game. And I've got to do them now, haven't I? I mean, I've just said them to you. Like, you know, it's alright if they're just in my head and I keep them to myself. But now I've said them to you, I've got to do it. So, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? It's going to take me ages. Alright, so I've worked out that I need to get to level 46 if I want to get a max special. and I started this video at level 7, so there's a lot of levels. But yeah, as I said, I was level 7 at the start of this video, and all those levels up I'd put on perks, and the only other special point I had added onto my original special that I picked at the start of the game was from that book that you find in your house under Sean's bed. So I think if you level up to level 39, get that book, then and you put all your level ups on your special, then I think you can get max special there. But that's still a lot of levels. Well, now we're finally starting to reach the end. We're getting high. We're in our like 30s now, level 36, 37, which is pretty good. Made a lot of progress in this stream, or this video, since you'll be watching this on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, the most upsetting thing is that you won't be able to see my actual reaction to getting level 46. I mean, it's hardly a reaction. I mean, you don't understand. After spending 2 hours just sat in one place, pressing 2 buttons, scrap and build, it was, I don't know, it was really tiring actually. I don't know why. But yeah, don't worry. I'll act out a little really cool reaction for you, and you'll really enjoy it, trust me. I'm like a proper good actor, so it'll feel real. It'll feel like you're actually there. It will feel like you were sat in this room with me when it happened. Oh yes, we have finally done it. We have reached level 46. Now we have a max special. No, but in all serious, that was actually such a grind, and now I've got a lot more grinding to get all those perks. I really don't know why I do this myself. Well, I'll probably do a lot of the grinding during streams, and then we'll carry on doing a lot of the gameplay videos on the channel. But if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you. And if you want to see me kill everybody in the Commonwealth, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.